Welcome back, everybody. Time for another Naval Academy mission here on Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, and we are on now to Super Dreadnought or Battlecruiser. You can see we got a long way to go, and we haven't even unlocked a lot of them yet. But in this particular mission, we have to test the power of a Super Dreadnought or an advanced Battlecruiser against a combined fleet of smaller warships. Your warship will retain the advantage as long as you keep safe distance and steady course to maximize the effectiveness of your heavy guns. Two destroyers will escort you to help spot the enemy light ships and their torpedoes. So we have to sink 65% of the enemies, and so I think there's, let's see, there's 11, so we got to sink 7 of them. In order to win this mission, we need to stay alive with whatever ship we have. So guns and fire control or more funds are the choices here. And we do have destroyers and light cruisers as well as heavy cruisers. We don't have to sink the battleships. If we sink all of the destroyers and the light cruisers, we win the mission. So that really should probably be our priority. So what I want to do is I want to build something that's got some big guns but also a bunch of secondaries, because if we can take out those 7, we can win. I think we're going to go with guns and fire control on this one, so let's see how that goes. So we're going to go with Battlecruiser 4, which is that or Dreadnought 3 are the options that we have. So we want the most advanced tower that we can get for aiming purposes. Let's go with the secondary for the same purpose. We'll be able to throw a secondary up on top right there. So let me take a look at the main guns and see what we've got available to us. I don't necessarily need something really big. What I want is to be able to fire rapidly. Mark 5s on the 12-inch guns. I think that would probably work pretty effectively. You can see the difference in accuracy at 10,000 meters. 5.1% drops down to 3%. And then even further from there. So 12-inch guns are what we're going to go with, because like I said, we are not worried about taking on the battleships. We're going to take on the smaller ships. All right, I don't know if that's where we want to go with that. We're going to throw one on the end here. I think we can probably do... No, we don't need those secondary barbettes. Tall superimposed barbette right here. Another one right there. Back to the main guns. Let's get a couple more 12s. Dual 12s. And now we're going to start slapping secondaries on this thing. I definitely want to put a 8-inch right there. We still need funnels, so we got to remember to put those on. We can get a couple 8s right there too, so that's cool. I think that's about it as far as where we can put those. I'm going to put a couple on the side there. Now let's look for some smaller, like maybe some 5-inch guns, some triples. Oh, it's not going to let me do that, huh? All right, how about 4s? Wow, kind of disappointed. I think that'll work. We might be able to throw some 5s down, like maybe here. Okay, now we got to grab the funnels. We're going to probably need 2. We'll go tall funnel 2. Alright, so let's see where that puts us. We're at 37 knots right now. Engine efficiency is only 36%, but we haven't started doing all of this. Okay, where's that put us? 98.7%. That'll work. I definitely want to have that maneuverability. Oh, we're over on cost. Darn it. That tells me I might have to go with the funding option instead of what we currently have. How about if we go down to... Dang. Okay. That didn't really save me a lot of money. Wow, look at the cost difference dropping 2 knots on speed. Big difference in cost. We definitely need some protection from those battleships. We're going to run out of money before we run out of weight is the problem here. Okay, you know what? I hate to say it, but I'm going to go with the funds because we get an extra $42 million this way, and this can let me really make a nice battlecruiser. So we start over now. Of course, we're going to not have quite the firepower we had before. Oh, and we got to make this thing bigger. So let me get everything added back again. Well, as I started playing with that and I looked at all the options, I lost a ton of accuracy by switching over to the funding instead of the better fire tech. So we're going to go back to this and we're just going to make the best of it. We're going to be under on weight, but we're going to have a lot of other really good things happening for us here. So let's go ahead and I think we're going to add at least anti-torpedo 2 just because. We'll see where this all takes us. We'll have to probably scale some things back once we get a little further into it. But that's just the reality of the situation. We definitely need to have at least, let's say, Hydro 3. Let's see. Gun aiming speed bonus is better for us. And then I definitely want to get some protection as far as armor is concerned. Go up to many bulkheads. We definitely want at least a double hull bottom. We're getting really close on costs now. I do like having the Lyddite 2 explosives, just because of what that allows us to be able to accomplish. Forget these 4-inch guns. We're just going to go with all 12s and 8s. I think that'll do the trick. I'm going to try to ramp up my belt armor as best I can, at least up to about 10 inches. Not going to do much with the deck. Let's try to protect. The conning tower takes next to nothing to protect. Try to protect the turrets a little more. We're getting really close on cost now. Not going to worry about the secondaries too much. All right, so there's where we're at. We're right at the budget, and we're also pretty close on weight now. Got a bit of a 4-weight offset, but that's not too bad. Here's our base accuracy. Long-range accuracy, aiming speed. I'm just looking to see what hits we take for different things. It's not too bad. Our pitch and roll obviously are going to hurt us some. You can see accuracy penalty from maneuvering, from sea waves. I think we're good. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. Our goal is to go after the light cruisers and the destroyers. If we sink all 7 of those, we win the mission. Doesn't matter about the heavy cruisers and the battleships. Where are my escorts? Oh, they're way out there. Lovely. That's a lot of help, guys. Thank you. We're going to put them on AI. Let's start turning. Let's see what we're currently looking at. Yeah, those are the big boys. That's really not who I'm after here. But if we get one, we get one. Got 800 12-inch shells. Those are the heavy cruisers, so I haven't even spotted the ships I'm really after. I'm going to have to probably wait until they come after me. Let's switch up and go after the heavy cruisers at least rather than the battleships. I don't want to waste all my ammo firing at ships that it's going to be really hard for me to take down. Plus I have the Lyddite 2, which is really designed for the HE fire chance on those smaller ships. Alright, here they come. I just spotted one of them. Until he gets close, we're going to have some real trouble with hitting him. Especially with the smoke screen. I'll switch everything to HE. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat. A big hit. That's exactly the kind of thing we're after. Get those HE shells going. It's going to take some time for those 8-inch guns to lock in. there's another big hit. That's right, buddy. So far, so good for us. We've got a fire on deck, but no damage. We've only been hit once. Oh, that should be a kill shot there at that point. That's 3 devastating hits on that ship. I'm going to slow down to get that own cruise speed bonus so we can get a little more accuracy. Only thing about the HE shells, of course, is that it's a little harder to get that flooding damage quickly. But we're causing a lot of structural damage. I'm hoping we'll get some flash fires on some of those smaller ships. Alright, are you done? You're done. There's one. We need 6 more. Turn our angle a little bit to make sure we can get those rear guns on them. %. We ought to be getting a hit soon. That's right, run. Of course, it's always trickier to hit the smaller ships. Especially when they start throwing that smoke up, which looks like he doesn't have at the moment, but he will again soon. Oh yeah, there's the ammo detonation. Beautiful. Too bad it wasn't in the center, but it still might be enough to get the kill. I think we got him. Now we got him. Oh yeah, this is working beautifully. I love it when a plan comes together. Let's go for this guy over here. Those guns turned. So 2 down, 5 to go. We're still at 100% structural. He's having a heck of a time hitting me. He's only landed 5 hits so far, even though I'm slowing down to 27 knots. So he might start getting a few more hits with me going slower. But you'll start seeing the cruise speed bonus kicking in once we get down. We're still at 32 knots. But once it gets down to, I don't know, maybe 30 or so, we'll start seeing that cruise speed bonus kick in. We'll start getting more accuracy. Although we're not doing bad so far, maybe I should just stay at speed so he still has a hard time hitting me. I'm worried about the big ammo detonation on my own ship. We're there, 97% now. He got a couple, 96. He got a couple of decent hits on me with his 12-inch guns. That's the one danger with getting in closer like we are. Makigumo, that sounds Japanese. Are we Japanese fighting Japanese? It's a different flag, but it's still Japanese. Interesting. Alright, that was a big hit on me. I'm down to 92% now. I gotta be a little more careful. I'm not sure that own cruise speed bonus is going to be worth it if he starts landing more hits. Because then I'll suffer damage instability hits. Been a little while since I took one down. Come on, guys. There we go. Get a look at the Makigumo. Nice. That might be the flooding we need to finish him. Oh yeah, there we go. We got 2 more over there. We're getting in awful close to his battleship, though. We're now at 6 kilometers. This is probably closer than we want to be. Let's start turning away. We'll let them chase me. I also need to keep an eye out for his torpedoes. Hadn't really thought too much about that. If we get in this close, he could be getting them on me. We're switching over to this destroyer now. Yeah, he just landed a bunch of 12-inch shells on me. Ah, now we're going at the light cruiser. Looks like we're actually going at 2 different ships. Looks like we're going at the light cruiser with some, and the destroyer with others. That's fine. Probably should have been doing that sooner. Is that enough? His torpedo range is 7.2 kilometers. We're right inside of that. Hey, we got another one. No, don't go after the battleship. Finish off that light cruiser. We'll put the secondaries on the Shy. Not sure how that would be pronounced in Japanese. Nice. So we need these 2 light cruisers and then this destroyer. I think that's it. Kind of lost track of how many I've sunk, but that's all I see at the moment. It might be enough on this guy. Yeah, probably not. Where are my destroyers? They're off in La La Land doing me absolutely no good whatsoever, and I don't feel like going in and micromanaging them, so. Alright, you go ahead and screen for me. Both of the light cruisers are taking some damage now. Hey now. Down to 80%. Got to be a little more careful. I got in much too close to the big ships. Pretty poor accuracy at the moment. Oh yeah, there we go. Miyako took a big hit. 2 big hits. Looks like our big guns are going after the destroyer now. You better run. %. I ought to be landing a hit here soon. Here it comes. Guess not. Aim for the fire. Oh yeah. I think we got him. That's 5 compartments out of 7 flooded. That should be enough. It is. Bye-bye. Alright. This might be the last one, unless there's another one hiding somewhere. This should be the last ship we gotta sink. Pretty easy mission with the right build. I am taking some damage, but that's my own fault for as close as I got. I got a little aggressive there. And I think we got him. That's 6 of 7 compartments. He's done. Let's see if that's the last one. Nope. There's still one more hiding out there that we can't see. And it's behind somewhere. Ah, that's frustrating. There's a light cruiser somewhere. I mean, the alternative is we can just try to sink one of these battleships. That's a little tougher with the weapons that I have. He's hiding one light cruiser somewhere. Now we got to be careful because we're down to 60%. You can see we're just not doing a ton of damage to this WeHo. If we go after the heavy cruiser instead. He's only got 7.7 inch armor as opposed to the 13.6 this WeHo has. But he's a little further out too. There's a nice hit though. Good start. 4 compartments flooded. Flood one up front, we could have him done. He must not have much in the way of bulkheads. Few bulkheads. Perfect. Alright, before he has a chance to pump this out, we need one more compartment flooded. Just not sure we're going to get it. He's running for dear life now. Come on. One of these 3 forward compartments. Where are those other ships? Yeah, he's running. He's going to be really hard to hit now. And now he's starting to pump everything. Oh, do I see torpedoes in the water? Yeah, we do. It's right there. And another one coming right there. Let's cut this hard over. That's going to make it even harder to get hit for now. There's that last cruiser. Darn it. Torpedo there, torpedo there. It's alright, we'll start going away from these battleships as quick as we can. Man, I'm awfully close right now, 4 kilometers. That's so dangerous. He could get a big hit on me, which he just did. This is what I get for feeling overly confident because I was taking out those smaller ships. And I didn't build this thing with having to take out one of these heavy cruisers or battleships in mind. But he had to go and hide one of his light cruisers. Get away from these battleships. And I'm broadside to him at the moment, which isn't making it easier. Gotta get away. Oh boy. I just took a torpedo hit. I'm getting aggressive, and I didn't think he'd have another torpedo on me that quick. Down to 29% now. Oh no. What a mess. We keep our eyes peeled for torpedoes. And we gotta stay alive. These battleships are hammering me right now. Oh sure, now the destroyers are gonna come join the fun. Oh boy. 18%. And we're down to only 14 knots of speed. Make him even easier to hit me now. Oh, 17%. All right, we've got 6 compartments. I think we got them. I think we got them. All right, there we go. That's definitely enough ships. Well, that got a little more interesting at the end than I wanted it to, but we did successfully complete the mission, which is the goal. So then we're on to defend your convoy, German raiding squadron, hurry up near Jutland, and search and destroy are the next 5. Let me know your thoughts. Use the comment section below. Hit that like button if you would. I will definitely let you know as soon as we get any more information on the status of when we'll get that next update, which is supposed to include a campaign, at least the next big update. And we'll pass that along just as soon as we can. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching.